Hey there, it's Terra Milo here, your computer girl, and I gotta tell you about why my calendar loves me and how I know my calendar loves me so much. It's actually really funny. So I use an online scheduler, I call it a calendar, and I use Acuity, but Calendly is good too. I like Acuity because it syncs with payment systems, so you can actually take a payment using Acuity if you want to set it up that way. But Calendly is really good too. So it's just a personal preference. I suggest trying them both. They're both free and then choosing the one that you want to use. So let me tell you a little bit about this quirky little thing that I've discovered about how my calendar actually loves and protects me. It's really sweet. So, of course, the calendar makes it easy for my clients to schedule a session with me, and it gives me an easy response. If somebody's asking me a lot of questions, I can say, hey, let's have a quick conversation. Go to terramilo.com/book-me and book a conversation with me. It's 15 minutes. We'll talk about where you're stuck and how I can help you. Just a quick strategy session, and you can book it right there. I've embedded my calendar on my website so it's easy for people to find. It keeps it in my branding. It's just great. Okay, so you can actually go there and check it out and book a session with me. Okay, so that's some really great features about it, but what I really love is that it sets boundaries for me. Because if a client wants to have an appointment at a certain time, I can say, hey, go check my calendar and see if that time is available. And my calendar, I set it up this way, but my calendar doesn't allow me to have more than 2 appointments in one day, which is really nice because my sessions are really intensive. So this is like client work sessions. I can have more strategy sessions in one day, more free conversations, but the client work, I don't have more than 2 per day. It's really mentally intensive for me because we're solving problems and we're doing a lot of creative work. And I just know that I work best if I have 2 sessions or less per day. So it's just a thing for me, but my calendar sets that boundary for me so that I can't have like 4 sessions per day because I would be exhausted. And I already know that, so I set up my calendar to kind of protect me in that way, which is nice. And then the other thing is that I have assigned specific times that I'm available for certain types of appointments. So I can have strategy sessions on Monday so that people can book me anytime later in the week. So I have a strategy session with you and you're like, oh my gosh, I want to get started. Can I book you tomorrow? And I'm like, yeah, go check out my calendar. I've got some time available tomorrow. And they go book it on my calendar. So that's nice. I don't have those strategy sessions on Fridays because people are excited to start working with me and they want to get started now. And if they have a strategy session on Friday, they can't book me on the weekend. They have to wait till next week, and that might be a deterrent for them. So I'm really strategic about my strategy sessions. They're only Monday through Thursday because I know my clients are excited and ready to get started. And if they have a strategy session with me on Friday, they have to wait till the next week. So I'm not going to let that happen. Okay, so that's cool. And then with my client sessions, those only take place Tuesday through Friday. And that's because maybe on Monday I want to do some planning or some writing for my own business, and I want to save Monday for my business. And Tuesday through Friday, I work with clients. Another nice thing about that, along with not being able to book more than 2 sessions in one day, is that people can't book same day appointments. Because I've had this happen before where like I didn't have any appointments for the day, so I'm like, hey, I'm gonna go out to lunch with a friend or something. And then somebody got on my calendar, booked a session, and I was out to lunch, so I didn't get a notification, and it looked like I was flaky. And I'm not flaky, I just didn't get the notification about it because it was a same day appointment. So I missed the opportunity to talk with that client because she was able to book a same day appointment. So my calendar no longer allows same day appointments. So those are some of the main benefits for me. The 3 big boundaries that I really love that my calendar enforces for me is that I don't have more than 2 appointments per day. That's just my personal limit. and people can't book a same day appointment, and it's only between certain times and certain days. So you can't book an evening appointment on my calendar. I do have like special, exceptions. I leave that space open in case somebody is in a different time zone and we really want to work together. I still allow that flexibility, but you can't get to it from my calendar. So just some really awesome ways that my calendar protects me and sets boundaries for me, but also makes it really easy for my clients to book a session. Nobody ever has a hard time booking a session with me. My calendar makes that easy for them and easy for me. Another thing that I love about Acuity is that it syncs with Zoom, and I use Zoom for my personal webinars, my one-on-one client sessions. So when you book a calendar appointment using Acuity, it automatically generates an appointment and a link for the meeting in Zoom. So that's really cool too. Just another added feature of Acuity that I really like because I use Zoom for my client appointments. So some really fun stuff there for you. I hope you'll explore getting a calendar, an online booking system. It only works if you actually use an online calendar to keep all of your other appointments so that it automatically blocks off times that you're not available. If you keep a paper calendar, like a paper day planner, having an online calendar is not really going to work well for you right now. But if you use your Google Calendar, for example, to schedule your day, this is going to work out really nicely for you. So try it, just explore it. Sign up for both of them, for Calendly and Acuity, and see which one you like better and start playing with it. You'll see the benefits, the boundaries. It's really awesome. Good luck with that. Have fun. And if you liked this video, comment down below and let me know what you think, if you're ready to try a calendar system or if you already use one, and how you might be able to optimize it with some of these little strategic tweaks that I talked about around, same day appointments and how much time people can book and all of that good stuff. So comment down below about your calendar, and I'll see you in the next video.